Cause I'm about that. Cause I'm about that.
I'm about that come up, running up on them fools that are talking foolish. Try to get them funds up, killing the mics just like I ran the jewels in. Y'all gonna get done up front and on that kid with an attitude, but you can't really blame this motherfucker for what he had to do. I'm about that cash flipping, I'm getting it on and off the market. Not about that VIP, not me, not never been a fan of carpets. All about that RIP for all of my Jesus gone departed. All about that finish what I started, I'm about that.
Talk down the night, you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we ride, ready. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night. Talk down the night, you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we ride, ready. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night.
Know that I'm about it, wanna man, I can bring the drama. But it ain't by chance that I'm fucking rapping, you don't really want a problem. Made a little cash in the back end, but still rapping, they call me starving. Yeah, y'all gotta ask who the man is, hope I'm gonna be like, beg your pardon. I'm about that.
Talk down the night, you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we ride, ready. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night. Talk down the night, you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we ride, ready. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night.
What is up, everybody? It is a Thursday edition of the Ysn Power Hour. DJ Oakley, Michael McNuggies, EB. Then you have the NWO's very own Hollywood Mac. And you have got Quinn and Muncie rounding out the group. A special thank you to all of our sponsors at the bottom of your screen. That'll change about halfway through the show to accommodate all our great sponsors. And if you would like to become a sponsor, all you have to do, go to info@ysnlive.com or head over to ysnlive.com itself, click on advertise, click on the amount or the degree that you'd like to advertise, and you can get started as soon as tomorrow. And I think we all know what tomorrow is. It's Football Friday right here on America's favorite network, your sports network. Guys, it is National Punctuation Day.
Don't they have golf on tomorrow? Is that what's
Who?
on tomorrow? Golf?
Us?
Is that what's on? Like
Are you just going to be the bad guy because you have the NWO shirt on? Is that what's going to happen today? Just as long as you beat up Quinn and spray paint NWO on his back, we're all good here. We're all good. Paul doesn't understand that. He hates wrestling. He's made that abundantly clear. So
all right.
We'll go that route. National Punctuation Day, guys. My favorite punctuation is the exclamation point. What's yours? What's the one that maybe you overuse or maybe underutilized? McNuggies, we'll go with you since you're still kind of learning about the punctuation.
Probably the comma. I don't know. It's not my favorite. I just overuse it so much. I draw out sentences so long when writing like essays and papers. Luckily, not since like 5th grade, I haven't gotten any points reducted from that. So that's why I continue to do it to this day. But I always drag sentences out way too long, and I have to use that comma 24/7.
Comma's my go-to. I'm constantly hitting the comma because I don't understand any of the other ones, and I feel bad because my English teachers
Question
are probably,
mark.
Yeah, and I'm.
Why are the
awful.
Browns so bad?
Oh, wow, that was an adult comment right there. EB, what do you got for your favorite punctuation?
Look at
I'm gonna go
put your big boy pants on.
period.
I got shorts on. It's hot outside.
SB period.
Boom, Sesame Burger Day, and I know I'm going. EB's going. Muncie's going. I believe Mac is going. Quinn, are you going?
Nope.
Loser, McNuggies.
I would probably go, but my dad wants me to PA announce the 7th grade football game over at Beaver Local tonight. So
Get those reps in, young man. You too can be like Paul Munson with those reps, with the PA announcing. I've got nothing to do with it. Those days are
The
gone for me.
assistant to the director of operations, Michael McNuggies.
There it is. Mac down there with the NWO shirt on. Favorite? I'm still getting over the Browns. Favorite punctuation?
I just do dot.
Ooh, dot.
Dot.
Is there any Office fans with the dot?
Dot.
No?
Yeah.
All right. Nobody gets my office references.
Dot
It's
dot
driving me
dot
crazy.
dot dot.
All right, Quinn, go ahead.
I don't have one. It's
Surprised.
it's a punctuation mark. I'm not getting excited over it. Like, no.
Excited over it, period, or exclamation point?
Sure. Whichever. I don't care.
I thought I had him. All right. Muncie, what do you got?
I'm an exclamation point guy. I use that one a lot. A
You
lot
do
of my
use it a
emails,
lot.
text messages. Yeah.
Now, do you go one or do you go many? Oh,
It depends on the situation. I might use a bunch. So depends on the excitement that I have in that comment.
Ty Bartell, it's National Punctuation Day. Is there a certain punctuation mark that you use more than others, or
Did you just wake up?
underutilize?
No, I've been doing online classes all day.
So you did
They
this.
suck.
Yeah, for sure. As far as punctuation, probably the semicolon. I use it as much as I can. I just feel like it looks professional in writing, and I feel like if people see like the use of like a semicolon when writing, they think you know what you're doing. So
That is a good point because nobody ever questions it because they're not really sure about it. Switka is using the 2-period sentence. Rays claim the East. ... Enough said. And then he drops in the 5 exclamation points on top of it. I believe that we have an apology due to one Ron Potesta from one Jeff Bezos at some point when Bezos decides to join the show.
Not happening.
Tomorrow there will be an apology.
Yes,
Let's make sure we
Don't do it, Jeff.
before our picks or during his G Berg firm, what's his beef? We've got to have the apology issued to Ron Potesta.
Don't do it, Jeff.
He's got to do it.
Sign of weakness.
Fitch fan here, Josh 779443323 saying Fitch fan 5-0 tomorrow. We'll get to those comments tomorrow, but I'm glad to see that the Fitch fans are out there in full force, especially because they play Saturday. It's going to be a long wait for the Falcons this week, but when they do get there, they will have Jamie Thompson and Anthony Romo announcing that game. It's going to be exciting. Guys, it's NFL Thursday here on the network. Naturally, we try to go as local as we can, but Thursdays are football pick'em days here at the network. Tonight, 8:20, we have Dolphins and Jaguars. Before we get there, Paul, you have some breaking news from South Range and Struthers you want to talk about real quick that it kind of includes the NFL.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns have been doing a local game of the week, and they've been picking 4 different games every week to have the fans vote on. And South Range versus Struthers was one of those games that was in there. I mean, they were against Hoban and St. V's. They were against Kirtland and Solon, and I forget the 4th game. But the fans went out there in full force for Struthers and for South Range, and they won. So Cleveland Browns will be on their website along with across their internet network. They'll be talking about the game this coming Friday. And the winning team, whoever wins, that team will get $3,000 given to their football program. The winning coach will get a football, and then the MVP of the game will get a letter, like an MVP letter to put on their letterman's jacket. So good luck to both teams tomorrow. And it's a nice little local feel that we get there because the Northeast Ohio football area here is always tough, and the Mahoning Valley doesn't get a lot of coverage when it comes to some of these bigger schools out there, but we're going to make some noise. So,
Paul, did you say the Browns or the Steelers are doing that?
The Browns.
You said the Cleveland Browns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're the pro team we have here in Ohio besides the Buckeyes. So
that's interesting.
And the Bengals.
You got something to say, Mac?
Actually, not
and
really.
the Bengals, yeah.
Not really.
That's
Make sure you say it with your chest because I think it's something you got some phlegm caught up somewhere between your stomach and your neck. I'm sorry?
No, it was just interesting.
I thought I heard a pin drop back there. Okay.
That is all. ...
There it is. Again, a special thank you to the Cleveland Browns. I mean, 2 local teams being highlighted. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Before we heard about this, the South Range and Struthers was in last place. After YS Nation took over, we win ships. So the trophy comes back. I'm not saying that we're the reason, but I'm saying that we have some a little bit of push.
I'm not saying we're
here.
the reason, but we're the reason.
So, I mean, it is what it is. So, I'm happy for both these teams. I'm excited. No, number one, I'm excited because I get to do the game. So, does that mean that, the Browns are paying attention, are listening to an actual announcer that knows their stuff? Just saying.
Paul doing that game with you?
Paul will be doing the PA announcing, and I'm sure he'll crank it up to 11 so he can make it on. He'll probably talk about hot dogs at halftime, too. So, that'll make it.
That's right.
It smells like hot dogs up here. But it's fun nonetheless. I'm excited for that. It's a great opportunity for both South Range and Struthers, Coach Bayek, Coach Yeagley, with an opportunity to get some money and get some opportunities of different sources that we don't, like you said, Paul, we don't get this very often. So hats off to both teams. And it's going to be a good game tomorrow night. We're hoping to have it. We will have it on YSN naturally. And we might be simulcast on Browns.com. We'll see how that goes. And how the financials tune up from that, because again, as you always can, $9.99 here on the network will get you that game, the Wildcats and the Raiders. Also, want to give a shout out to Firestone Farms because they're taking that game and they're going to air it at Firestone Farms. That game and I believe the Springfield Waterloo game will be airing at Firestone Farms. So if you can't make it to the game, you want to go out, support local business, go to Firestone Farms. They'll have the games up on the big screens. You can check it out. You can listen. You can watch. You can have a good time, have a few toddies, and enjoy life the way it's supposed to be, not during the pandemic. So enjoy that. And Switka is saying, throwing shots at Billy, saying, Billy, you realize they are recognizing winners, not up to not used to it
up in the lake.
On the lake. The two periods are throwing me off. I'm not going to lie to you. It's real. And that plus I can't read because I'm from where. So it's been a tough road to hoe here in East Palestine. Switka's got all kinds of stuff going at people tonight. I think he's just pinning you out for the NWO shirt, Billy.
He wants to pin Jeff right now. Tell you who he wants to go after.
It's going to be interesting. All right, let's get to NFL football. Dolphins, Jaguars. Dolphins come in 0-2. Jaguars 1-1. Jacksonville is a 3-point favorite. The over-under for this game, 48.5. How do we feel about this? We said it before the game started, or before the show started. It's a trash game. Second trash game in a row for a Thursday Night Football. McNuggies, how you feeling about this one?
It's going to be fun. Of course, the beard versus the stash, Fitzpatrick versus Minshew. Jacksonville -3. I'm going to take Jacksonville by 4. I think they cover here. And when you have a -3 spread, honestly, and I know I'm 16 and I shouldn't be talking about gambling, I shouldn't know anything, but so be it. I think that if it's a -3 spread, I'm taking whoever I think is going to win outright with the spread too. I'm going to take the Jags in this one. Minshew Mania gets to 2-1, and Jacksonville, honestly, if they can keep up the pace that they've been going on, the Titans are a legit probably AFC contender to get back to the AFC title game. They hung with them in Tennessee. They could be a dark horse playoff candidate if Minshew can keep playing like this, honestly.
All right, EB, how you feeling about the Jags and Dolphins?
Think, like always, Fitzmagic runs out of his magic. I'm going to go Fins.
Okay, respectable. Ty, who do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jaguars on this one. I'm a big fan of Gardner Minshew, and I think he's been playing exceptionally well with a team over in Jacksonville. I think they're pretty young, despite trading everything. I think that upset with the Colts was huge and came down to the wire, came back, almost beat the Titans. So I think this is an easier win for the Jags.
Mac, who you got?
So listen. Fitzpatrick goes down in the first quarter. Tua comes in. It's a blowout. Fins up.
Fins up. Quinn.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins just because Nuggies took the Jaguars.
Why does everybody hate on McNuggies?
Because they aren't me.
About the Browns.
They want to be me.
Oh,
I don't want to be a 16-year-old again. I went through that once.
EB does. He wants to be a 16-year-old again. He's very.
Muncie, help.
Jaguars.
Thank you. I will also take the Jags, unless here is my stipulation. If Tua comes in at any point during this game, it's Tua mania and it's over. The Finns take it. So other than that, I'm taking the Jags. Let's start our Sunday broadcast here. And as you can see, if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Want to make sure that is completely clear as we got a lot of things spinning here tonight on YSN. I've got a question because our boys over the MLO Bros, they've got Michael Ruley on their show tonight. And I've got some questions about sports betting here in the state of Ohio. So we're gonna have that. Yeah, I got to make sure I take it easy on the sours tonight, EB, because we got some coaches' corners coming up as well. So I will. I'm an adult. I will make adult decisions, but I don't want EB's influence to. It's only one more drink. That's what happens when we go to Birdfish. It's only one more burger. That's my influence. Texans, Steelers, 0-2 Texans, 2-0 Steelers. Steelers have a 4-point favorite. Line is, the over-under is 45. Munson, who you taking?
Where's that? Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh for Munson. Mac? We all know how this is going to go. Yep, I knew that. Quinn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Ty?
They got a better quarterback.
Do they?
Yes.
He's 0-2.
His team stinks.
It's a battle of the Watts this week, but I do think that the Texans are going to put it together this week. They starting off 0-2. I think they're going to put it together this week.
Okay.
EB? That's right where the phone light is.
Texans, go ahead. Whatever your face is, McNuggies, talk about the Steelers for the next 30 seconds so we can get on with it.
All right, absolutely. TJ's the better of the Watt brothers. That's evident. Steelers have the better defense. D-Hop is being missed by Houston. Perfect storm. Steelers 3-0. I'll make it 10 seconds just for you, EB. But let's drag it out since I got the full screen. Ben has won more games, obviously, this year. Deshaun doesn't have a threat to throw to. Let's make that clear. That is why he is going to lose as many games as he will this season. I didn't think it would affect him as much. And TJ's better than JJ, 100%. Where we stand right now, Steelers all day long.
So if the Steelers win, we'll beat another bad team again. Whatever. Keep them. DJ, you're
what? Give me the Steelers. I think Claypool has 2 touchdowns in this game. I think it's gonna be a coming out party for the rookie from Notre Dame. Let's go on to the Bears and the Falcons. Falcons, they've been the talk of the NFL all week for their tremendous play in the second half of that football game against the Cowboys. 0-2 Falcons taking on the 2-0 Bears. The Falcons are favored by 3 points. Over-under is 47. I'm going to take the Falcons. I like the Falcons here. Let's go to McNuggies.
Give me the over and give me the Bears.
The Bears. All right, EB.
Falcons.
Love it. Ty Bartell, short and sweet to the point.
I think the Bears. I think their defense is what's going to be the deciding factor in this game.
Mac, who you got?
I don't know how the Bears won games right now, so I'm going Falcons.
Okay. Quinn?
Yeah, I'm taking the Falcons.
Muncie?
Dirty Birds.
I feel like Muncie's working right now on something. He's got the angle. Yeah, he's sweeping the waiver wires, what he's doing, probably while we're all working. Rams-Bills, 1 o'clock from Orchard Park, New York. Buffalo, 2.5-point favorite. Over-under is 47. 2-0 Rams, 2-0 Bills. Muncie, who you got here?
Rams and the Bills. I wrote these down. I took the Bills.
Wrote these down. This is supposed to be like off the cuff. Let's go with Quinn. Who you got here?
Rams.
Mac?
Rams.
Okay. Bartell?
I don't think the Bills are as good as they've been playing. I'm going to go the Rams.
Ooh, okay, EB.
Dude, I'm a fan of Jared Allen, and plus my friends, I guess my friend's the agent for he's Zach Moss, so I'm going to stick with Bills Mafia.
Okay, let's go McNuggies.
I'm not going to jump through a table at a tailgate, but I will go with the Bills.
Robert Switka saying Bills Mafia as well. I'm going to go with the upset here. I'm going to go with the Rams just to keep it interesting. So give me the Rams. You got to believe 2.5. You got to believe they cover. But I don't know. Who knows? Washington versus Cleveland. What are we going to do here? Let's start with Muncie down in the bottom.
Go with the Browns.
1-1. You go in the Browns.
Yeah, Browns are at home. Why not?
They show a little love for South Range, and all of a sudden we start changing colors.
Browns. I know this box.
They're a 7-point favorite over Washington, which is interesting to me. 45 is the over/under. Quinn?
Come on. Is it really? We all know who this box picks.
Okay. You good, Mac, with the Browns?
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
One.
That's what I'm afraid of. Ty?
Washington's secondary is really bad, but that means that Baker's going to have to throw a lot. I don't know. I'm going to say the Browns, but we'll see what Baker does in this game.
EB?
I'm saying take the over, and Browns are going to go 2-1 for the first time since, I don't know, what, it was 2014 the last time they had like an actual winning record?
Nixon was in office, I'm pretty sure.
It was late 2000s, like 08.
Yeah, when Hoyer was the quarterback, they were 8-2 at one point.
Yep.
And then
well, there you go. Take the over. Go Browns.
McNuggies?
Washington football team.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Gonna take that. I don't trust Baker to throw the ball 40 times like he's gonna have to do because that front seven for Washington is insanely good.
Oh my God.
Okay.
All right, if Dwayne Haskins
won week 1
quarterback, would you take Cleveland?
What?
If Haskins wasn't the starting quarterback, would you take Cleveland?
No.
Liar.
I'm a Steelers
Don't forget,
fan.
there's another
I'm a
Ohio State
Steelers
grad
fan.
on the. Well, I don't know if he's
Yeah,
a grad yet, but he's on the other side
Yes,
too.
but you're also not an idiot, Michael. You're smart.
That's why I'm taking the football team. They beat the Eagles
real hard,
and they lost because Kyler Murray actually knows how to throw a football, unlike Baker Mayfield.
Well, they hit Carson Wentz and he went down, and then they beat the Eagles because they have no real quarterback.
The Eagles.
You're going to tell me the Browns have as good a quarterback as the Eagles do?
The Giants and saying you're good.
Okay, tell me this: is Josh Allen a really good quarterback right now?
No.
Okay, at least you're consistent. At least stupid.
You're welcome.
Not.
DJ, who's your pick?
I am gonna go with the Washington football team.
Yeah. That's two
It's
people.
not
that are
anything
smart.
against Cleveland. It is. I think they surprised me the first 2 weeks. I mean, really, they did. 1-1. I don't think anybody thought that they were going to. I mean, be this good. 0-2 is where I had them. Another two bad football teams playing each other. So
at least it's not on Thursday night or Monday.
Well, it is on Sunday, and that is a day of the week. So
it's Sunday afternoon. At least there's a lot of good games to distract us.
Well, it's going to be interesting. Baker should have a coming out party this weekend against the Washington football team. I just don't think he does. I don't think he does. I think old Chase is going to have him between the crosshairs. It's going to come down to what Nick Chubb can do. Bottom line, can he control the game? I don't know. I think,
and I mean, he played a great game against the Bengals. You have to give him that. Fantastic.
The Bengals
but when he went against the Baltimore Ravens defense, which had a great front seven,
he averaged 6
really
yards.
Didn't do everything.
Go ahead.
Averaged 6 yards a carry against the Ravens.
Yep.
All right. How many did Kareem Hunt get? Because he's getting half the touches too.
You just said Nick Chubb. Now you're bringing up Kareem Hunt.
He was 9 touches for 47 yards, I believe.
So he's got 5 yards. A little over 5.
Yeah. A little over 5. I don't see the Browns going to the run too much against a great front seven. I mean, they tried to pass the ball against the Ravens, who had a better front seven than a secondary, in my opinion, and they got cooked.
Is there a Browns fan on this panel that will come to grips with if Baker Mayfield has to win a ball game, it's not going to happen? Anybody? Does anybody think that if you put the ball in the hands of Baker Mayfield and you don't have Chubb and it's in his hands that the Browns are going to win that football game? Does anybody feel confident?
They're just going to refuse to answer the question.
Look at that. Omaha won't even chirp in.
Ty's actually talking to Baker Mayfield. I think he just called.
You know my feelings on Baker Mayfield.
What's that?
You already know my feelings on Baker.
Well, that's what I'm just trying to ask. I mean, like, you're giving McNuggies a hard time, but reality is
he's basically saying Nick Chubb stinks.
No, what he's trying to say is if you take away Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt out of it, is your quarterback going to carry you to a victory?
Just give Nick Chubb the ball.
They tried doing that against Baltimore.
They didn't do it against Baltimore. They gave him the ball 8 times.
Because you have to split the carries.
Give Nick Chubb the ball. 25 touches. Adrian old school Peterson style. Hand him the football.
Let's see how it goes. Because you're gonna by doing that, you're gonna lose one running back.
Listen, just make sure you're here Monday, McNuggies, okay?
Oh, I absolutely will be.
Hey,
Because I
the guy that
whether the
listen,
Browns win or lose, I don't care. If my Steelers win, that's the only thing I care about.
If we're looking at body of work there, Mr. Mac, Mr. NWO, the guy that typically isn't here after a loss is the guy that's right underneath that G. Burbick farm sign.
That was one time.
One time, what, last week?
That was one time.
One time.
He was only gone for half a show. He got pissed off and came back on.
That's it. So there you go. So, all right, let's go to the next game. Titans and Vikings, one that I didn't realize how many Titans fans there are on my timeline on social media. But apparently they're out there. 2-0, taking on 0-2. Titans 2-0, Vikings 0-2. The line is Tennessee -2.5. Over-under is 49. Paul Munson, does this game have you interested?
Yeah, only because I have Derrick Henry as my running back. So, yeah, I'm taking the Titans on that one. How many people picked the Bears earlier in that other one? Just 2?
I didn't.
I did.
Oh, he's counting.
Who did they play? Who were they playing?
I think I
picked the Bears. Yeah,
the Bears and the Falcons. Everybody else picked the Falcons.
Everybody else went Falcons.
You're keeping track?
I was just keeping track. Not whose names. No, I'm just.
He's got the yellow notepad out.
I'm just putting little check marks. Little check marks.
Is that somebody's algebra homework?
Oh, jeez.
No, it's my list of computers that need to get turned in.
Attaboy, Paulie.
There we go.
Recycling.
Okay.
I like it. Recyclops is back.
That's right.
All right.
Hopefully it's not
you got Titans.
political.
Quinn, who do you
I got Tennessee.
I don't know. Vikings. I don't know. I don't care about the Titans or the Vikings. I don't care about either team. Who cares?
NFL pick'em.
The rest of it don't matter. Switka likes the Titans, so I'm going to take the Vikings.
Switka does like the Titans. In
Switka
fact,
has
he
a-
likes the Titans by
he does.
14, as a matter of fact.
He's like you. Any team that's good, Switka's going to jump on.
Vikings.
There's-
By a lot.
Vikings
By 40.
By 40.
Who? Vikings?
Yeah.
Jeez.
If we ever become a sports betting company, as we're trying to become, Billy is going to ruin it in one
be a
fell
lot
swoop.
Please, I don't care. Like, call 1-800-GAMBLER if you have a gambling problem, obviously. But let me on that show, on that gambling.
Not
show.
allowed.
You can't be on
You
that.
can't
Let
be
me
on
do
that
it.
show.
You're not old
Just
enough.
like you can't be on a show that we advertise alcohol.
It's like
Yeah.
you go to like the movie theaters and watch a rated R movie. You can't do it.
Okay.
We love you, but you can't be there yet. A couple of ice cream seasons and you're in.
Go watch The Jungle Book. It'd be good.
I've watched that already.
Dang.
I told you.
All right.
Remember that comment I had yesterday after the show, Mike, about trying to do a broadcast with Billy Mack? You're not there yet. You're not ready for it.
No, nobody's ready for it. Nobody's ready for it. All right. Ty.
It's all about the New World Order, okay?
I think with the Titans barely beating the Broncos, barely beating the Jaguars, I think this offense from Minnesota is a little bit better than the last two that they faced. I think Minnesota with the upset this week.
All right. EV, go. Go ahead.
I'm still waiting on you to approve our trade on fantasy.
Me?
But, yeah,
Okay. I'll approve it right now.
I'll buy you a burger tonight
Done.
too. I don't know. I need to ask Baloo and Mowgli who they want to take, and I think they're gonna say the Titans.
That's funny. All right. Is this the one? I receive Frank Gore, and you get Melvin Gordon.
Oh yeah,
That's garbage.
That's terrible.
But what else comes with it? A sponsor and a Sesame burger
and some dew.
and fries and dew
Sure, let's do it.
and accept.
Oh my god.
Where is it at? Where is it at? Respond, accept trade.
Of course,
accepted.
and I have to face EB this week.
We can all decline that. We can all veto that if we want.
Yeah, I think. No, I think go into recent activity, and then I think if enough people vote to veto, it's vetoed.
Yeah.
I've had that happen many times to me.
Well, I can't even get in, so we got that going for us. EB, what are your thoughts on this game?
Well, now I got to decide if I want to play Ryan Tannehill or Drew Brees.
Better play Drew Brees.
With Gordon in the backfield now, and I'm playing McNuggies.
McNuggies, who do you pick in this game?
Titans by 100.
There you go, buddy. There you go. Give me by. You know what? I like the Titans. I'm gonna go with the Titans. Let's just go that route.
Yeah.
Man, the Vikings are good though.
They're not.
Thielen is a magician at receiver. Congratulations.
Magician that catches 3 balls for 33 yards against the Colts.
Well, he's got 9 receptions, 141 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So I guess
because it all came against the Packers.
If a little under
in garbage time,
a little under a third of your catches go for scores.
Well, I mean, if their defense can't stop the run or the pass, how are they supposed to are they supposed to make their offense score on every single drive?
Well,
there it is.
Steelers did that for a few years.
Well, when your quarterback has under a 50 QBR for the season.
Officially, the trade has happened. Frank Gore is.
Well, no, it says you can vote on the trade.
Go ahead and vote.
It
See
says
how it goes for you. Raiders, Patriots.
Trade accepted. Let me vote.
Let's go 2-0 Raiders against the 1-1 Patriots. This is in Foxborough, and it's New England -5.5. Over-unders at 47.5. Billy Mack, did you just reject that trade?
I don't know how to work technology.
Yeah, I think you just did it, and Giggles McButterpants next to you was giggling.
Is that really what you changed your name to?
EB?
Let's leave that one off.
Dear Lord. Just for that, I'm going to vote no on that.
I voted no as well.
God.
It's a beautiful looking picture.
No, it's not.
Courtesy of Trevor Parks.
Nice job.
One of my many scholarships.
Appreciate it. Are we going to do this Raiders Patriots or
Patriots?
You started off.
Oh, I'm going to take the Raiders. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
McNuggies?
Give me Cam Newton and the Patriots.
EB.
Raiders.
Raiders. Ty.
I'm gonna go with my Pats.
Are you a Pats fan?
Your Pats?
Yeah, I am. You didn't know that? I swear I told you that
Nope.
a while ago. Yeah, I'm a Pats fan.
When did you become a Pats fan?
Why?
I became a Pats fan in 2004
2001?
because Wes Welker was my favorite player growing up. I was a huge Wes Welker fan. And because I hated the Steelers so much, and that was the only team that consistently broke the Steelers' hearts, is why I really like the Patriots even more. So,
Son of a biscuit. Mac.
Who's the home team?
That would be the New England Patriots because they play in Foxborough.
And they're getting what? -5? They're giving up 5?
They're favored by 5.
But they're home? I'm taking the Patriots.
The Patrick.
I was going to say Patriots.
What's on your mind?
he hates it, too.
Wow.
He hates it.
Your dad calling you out saying you got flaws. I thought you were a Browns fan. I had you pegged for a Brownie.
No, I like Cleveland, Ohio, everything else. They're my second team. I still root for the Browns. Absolutely. But I was just a huge Wes Welker fan growing up.
So are you a Texas Tech fan too? I don't know what that even means. Is he from Texas Tech?
Texas Tech. Nobody's old enough to know that.
I knew that. But
yeah.
I'm going to guess Switka no. And also, I don't care much about college football outside of the Youngstown State University.
The Ohio State.
No. False. The Youngstown State University. Quinn, I believe we're up to
Yeah,
you.
I was telling Billy I was torn between agreeing with Nuggets and making Paul happy. And, you know, by the looks of it, I'd rather make Paul happy. I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Paul, go ahead.
Don't pick with me.
Who do you think I'm going to pick?
Patriots?
I'd pick them against anybody. It don't matter. You got to stick with your team. Be loyal. Loyalty around here.
No, you picked the win.
It's my Patriots versus Paul's Raiders, and me and Paul are also playing each other in fantasy this week.
Really?
So.
Yeah, and I just
Billy,
looked.
what's
looked
at
at
stake?
Jacobs is
at
questionable
stake?
too, so that's
Winning.
Who's questionable?
Jacobs.
Josh
yeah.
Jacobs.
He's been a monster this year so far.
Did you
I'm
guys
just gonna say this.
watch
He's out
the
here done.
MegaCast, by the way, on Monday Night Football? Did you have the opportunity to watch that?
You played.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That is something that we will have in the coming years. We will have MegaCast where we can bring in people and interview them as they're watching. I mean, that was pretty sweet. And it broke
I'd like
all
to
kinds
see
of
if they're
records.
going to do that every week to have like Herb Street and those guys doing that.
They are.
Are they?
Yeah, which is pretty. That will increase ratings for Monday Night Football. They're thinking outside the box.
Well, they need to because ESPN's been going down for a while.
We're in this box.
They always pick the worst games for Monday Night Football
because nobody wants to play them. It's a short week.
See,
nobody wants to play Thursday either. Surprise, surprise. That's why when college football was going to get canceled, the NFL was very excited. I will say that with our PG-13 ratings, they were going to do Saturday and Sunday NFL, which would have been very interesting. 49ers, Giants. 49ers 1-1, Giants 0-2. It's the battle of really bad teams right now. Niners favored by 4, and the over/under is 41.5. Niners don't have a quarterback, and the Giants, that's all they have. Who's taking this one? Muncie.
I mean, even as injury plagued as the Niners are, I still got to go with the Niners.
Okay. Quinn.
Giants.
Mac.
She's not here. You can say it.
I really don't know. The Giants stink. Like, they're bad. That's the problem. If they were playing anybody else, the 49ers lose this game. But 49ers.
Matt Seidel, the coach of Sebring, saying 49ers, but they don't cover. I can see that too. Ty, who do you got? Kate says
We'll
don't.
say the
I don't know what
Niners.
that means.
Don't.
Got it. Ty, did you say something? I'm sorry.
The Niners,
You got
yeah.
the Niners?
sorry.
Okay. EB, who do you got? Niners or Giants?
Preferably neither, but I guess I'll go the Niners.
Okay. McNuggies.
Niners by double digits.
Ooh. See, I don't think the Giants are nearly as bad as people,
Nothing.
people say they are. I'm taking Danny Dimes and the G-Men.
About to turn into Danny Pennies.
There's still a lot of pennies. There's still a lot of points.
Bengals and Eagles, both teams looking for their first win. Eagles are favored by 5. The game's in Philadelphia. I'm going to take Joe Burrow and the Tiger Cats.
Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals wrecked the Eagles season and I don't know how to say this, but the Eagles season comes to a screeching halt. They lose their 3rd game in a row to start the season.
The injury is what wrecked
Nowhere.
the season.
They're going nowhere.
Can I add a little bit of a intrigue to this? Carson Wentz gets hurt. Calling it. Calling my shot. EB.
Couple of weeks.
I like Joe Burrow, man. I mean, that's a tough one. I guess I'll go with Joe, but the Eagles are like they have expectations this year, and they naturally start slow. So Burrow gets his first dub.
All right. Ty. And by the way, Billy, you can come home tonight, so congratulations to you. Ty, go ahead.
I also like Joe Burrow a lot, but with it being in Philadelphia, I'm going to go the Eagles.
Oh, little fly, Eagles, fly. Scumbag City, USA. All right. Mac. Uh-oh. Picking the winners.
I'm taking the Eagles.
So I answer this?
Yes.
Oh, I'll go. Yeah, fly, Eagles, fly.
Muncie.
The city of brotherly love.
Next game, a 4:05, our first on the slate. It's Jets-Colts. Jets 0-2, Colts 1-1. One team has Phillip Rivers, and the other team just stinks. In Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Colts are favored by 12 with an over-under of 44.5. Muncie, who you got in this dandy of a game?
I picked against the Colts last week, and they freaking won. So I'm like, what the hell? So I guess I'll pick with them this week. I'll take them.
All right. Quinn, who you have?
The Colts. The Jets are the worst team I think I've ever seen in my life. And I watched an 0-16 Browns team. They are bad.
Mac.
Yeah, the Colts.
Ty Bartell.
Philip Rivers has a unique ability of playing really good against bad teams, so we'll say the Colts.
EB.
Philip Rivers has a unique ability of playing very well against bad teams like Ben Roethlisberger. I'm going to go the Colts.
Huh.
Ben still got much more Super Bowls.
This is the Colts. We're talking about the Colts here.
This is what he
EB
does
brought
to
up
you,
Big
McNuggies.
Ben.
He's in that box right next to you because he can stir you up.
Yeah, I don't care. Colts cover.
Colts cover 12.
You can't
big
bet.
one.
You're too young.
They cover. I don't care.
Oh, he's not betting.
I'm not
anyone.
betting.
Rivers
I'm
flows.
just saying
through
what
Indy.
I think happens.
I'll take the Colts in the under, says Coach Seidel. All right. I don't like betting with Philip Rivers. Call me the daredevil, but I'm flying with the Jets.
Wow. I thought we were going to have a sweep there finally.
Nope, I'm going with the Jets because I think Philip Rivers, he's going to make a bunch of angry, sad faces, and his 9 kids are going to disown him after he gets beat by the
Here's
Jets.
the thing, though. They're just going to give the ball to Jonathan Taylor the whole game.
The kid from Tool Time?
No, the kid from Wisconsin.
Okay.
Dude, he doesn't know who that is.
He doesn't know.
I'm 16. You really think I know what that is? Or who that is?
There's this crazy thing called the internet. If you Google it, Google Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and that's who's going to be running the ball for the Indianapolis Colts.
Probably not.
He's also the voice of Simba. That might be more up your alley.
Probably right.
Panthers, Chargers. Panthers 0-2. Chargers 1-1. Tell you what, the Chargers impressed me last week, even though they lose Tyrod to a stupid mistake by a I don't even know what you call him.
He's a doctor.
I mean,
The imposter.
Team position.
The
Team position,
imposter.
I mean, I think this new quarterback's the real deal. The Oregon kid, he's the real deal.
Herbert.
Give me the Chargers. I'm taking them because they're favored by 6.5. The over/under is 43.5, and it's at SoFi Stadium, which is a beautiful facility. Give me the Chargers.
Panthers, Chargers.
You want to go to me now, or are we going to go to
That's
Muncie?
That would
usually
be
the
in
way it
order.
goes.
That would be the way it goes.
All right, because last time you picked, you then went to Muncie.
No, he didn't.
Hey,
Okay, Chargers. Cover.
Stop saying cover. You're not supposed to say that.
What? I'm just saying they're going to cover who they play, the Panthers on defense. They're going to cover their receivers.
Damn it. Where
Dude,
is it?
can we put an age limit on Power Hour,
Where
please?
is it? There it is. Put it back up. Just pick them straight up, Mike.
All right, Chargers.
EB.
Chargers.
Ty.
I think not having McCaffrey is the biggest reason why Chargers are going to win.
Is he out 3 weeks? Is that what I saw?
3 to 5.
4 to 6.
My
3.
goodness. That could be a long month for the Carolina Panthers. All right, Mac, who do you got?
Yeah, I mean, this transition of quarterbacks was going to happen this year at some point. It's kind of like the Baker thing with Tyrod before. Like Tyrod got hurt and Baker kind of came in. Herbert will play good enough to kind of keep his job first. So, yeah, Chargers.
Cute.
Yeah, I agree with Coach Seidel. It's basically just a flip. I'm going with the Chargers.
Muncie, can you pick the Chargers?
There it is. We got. Yeah, I can pick them. Hey, like I'm going Billy Mack style. You pick the win, right? So, I would like to say that the old saying they have the San Diego Superchargers, but you can't because they're Los Angeles now and it doesn't rhyme.
That is the toughest transition I've had. Like Las Vegas, no problem. The Rams, no problem. San Diego Chargers, I cannot stop saying it. I can't do it.
I'll always call them the San Diego Chargers, and I'm sorry, I don't care about anybody's PC garbage.
Yeah.
They're still the Washington Redskins.
The
They're
San Diego
Redskins
Padres are in the playoffs.
and the Chargers.
Yes, they are.
And that's a sweep. Everybody pick the Chargers.
Hey, Billy, guess the Indians are in the playoffs too. What are you going to do if they play each other?
They won't.
Yeah.
They won't.
According to one Ron Potesta, it could be Indians and Padres in the World Series. What would you do then?
Does he want to take that
anybody.
same bet that you gave Jeff? I will bet that does not happen.
I'm not an idiot. I'm not taking that.
I'm
bet.
not talking to you. I'm talking about Ron.
Well, he'll take stupid bets. He bet that Tampa Bay won't make the playoffs. There it is.
Yeah, they win the division.
Well, and not just that. But my bet with him is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and all of a sudden, Buccaneers get a little bit rich. Let's take
That's the next game.
Buccaneers and Broncos, 1-1. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers taking on the Denver Broncos, who are without their top receiver, without their top quarterback, but they do have a running back that now belongs to Eric Bailey.
No, Trey got vetoed.
Nope, vetoed.
That's
Still plenty of time.
Got vetoed.
Canceled.
Well, I know guys that I'm not buying Sespe Burger for tonight.
Don't have to, not knowing.
Yeah.
Looks like Quinn's riding solo tomorrow. Oh, sorry, bud.
That's fine.
He can get all the way to Phoenix on one tank of gas and not even touch. Did you know that?
Is that the mileage that he can get on his car?
Yeah, that's straight
I
from
can
NASA.
literally get to Louisville without filling up.
All right, Tampa Bay and the Broncos. I'm taking Tampa Tom all day. And hey, look, Seidel, Tampa Tom. Great minds, great minds.
Is Drew Lock playing or is he out?
Nope, he's out.
He's out.
2 to 5 weeks.
If you watched the Steelers game, you would know that.
Yeah, makes stupid decisions. I'm going to take Tampa Tom. Broncos are way too banged up.
Eb,
I will take Tampa Tom as well.
Ty,
I think Tom Brady can throw check downs to the receivers the whole game and still win this game. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers.
Mac.
I'm going to take Derek Brooks, his Buccaneers.
I wish they had a defense like that. Yeah, Tampa.
Months?
All right. Another sweep. I'll take the Warwick Dunn Tampa Bay.
Oh my gosh, you
That was
guys.
the same team.
And
more defense.
the fine establishments that are down there in Tampa.
His was before they traded for Gruden.
Lions, Cardinals, 0-2 versus 2-0. The Lions continue to shoot themselves with a foot, or the Cardinals continue to rise like the Phoenix that they are.
There's like no
It's
fair.
Arizona
They're not even
minus 5.5. The over/under. Get this, 55.5.
Jeez.
Hey,
Giants.
dorks,
Jets stink.
Browns stink.
mute your freaking mic. Thank you. Lions, Cardinals. Muncie, go ahead.
I'll take your sleeper cards.
All right, proceed.
Cardinals. I thought we were on mute.
Yeah, Cardinals. The Lions are just terrible.
Ty,
Cardinals.
Eb,
Cardinals for sure.
McNuggies.
Lions keep it interesting in the first half, and then Arizona absolutely pummels them in the second half. Cardinals.
Give me the Lions.
I knew it. You went back and forth way too long. That's the thing. We need to make sure DJ picks first so that we can get the clean sweeps.
Give me the Lions.
If DJ picked first, he was going to pick the Arizona Cardinals.
Listen, I like my Cardinals. Something about this week doesn't add up for me, and I think Matt Stafford's gonna have a big week.
Could have been a third sweep in a row, and you got to go. You can make Jeff happy at least. You pick the Lions.
Jeff's my guy. Got to make him happy. All right, here we go. 4:25 game on Fox. Cowboys, Seahawks. 1-1 for the boys against the very impressive Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks favored by 4.5. The over/under 56. So there's going to be some offense in this game. Let's go. Give me the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks a lot.
Russ is going to cook Dallas into next year. Seattle. Dallas won't even get. Dallas won't be able to recover from this loss. That's how bad the Seahawks are going to beat them.
No way, dude. Dallas always plays tough against Seattle and somehow has their number. I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Ty.
I love you, EB, but Cowboys defense is awful. I'm going with Seattle.
Mac.
Cowboys, 2 scores.
Whew. Cowboys by 2 scores?
Yes, sir.
I'll bet that one.
I'm on mute.
I think I know who Quinn's going to pick.
Go ahead, Nuggies, and tell me who I'm picking.
You're going to pick the Cowboys.
Because I really don't care. So, yeah, Dallas.
Yeah, because I picked Seattle.
No, it's because I just don't care.
I'd like to see Cooper have a good game for Dallas.
Do you have Cooper?
Stack up some points for the fantasy league, but they're going to lose to Seattle.
Oh my gosh.
We them boys.
Paul is heavily invested into a fantasy league that we have $0 on.
I thought we all said it was $10 a person, winner take all.
Oh, that's
No.
fine. I don't think we can say that legally on air.
Mm-mm.
Wink, wink.
It's $0, Paul.
There it is.
Packers and Saints Sunday night on NBC, Channel 21 WFMJ, proud partner of YSN. 2-0 Packers, 1-1 Saints. They did not look like the Saints of old. They just looked old when they played the Las Vegas Raiders the other night. Paul, you want to pick this one? Over-under is 52.5, and New Orleans favored by 3.
And they're only favored by 3 because they're at home, and that's a given for a home team. I think they're going to play better than they did on the road in Las Vegas, even though they're at home. But I think the Packers right now, I think Aaron Rodgers is out to prove that he's not washed up. I think he's still got a chip on his shoulder that they took a quarterback in the draft. And I think he's going to come out and just prove why he's the best quarterback in the NFC. So
I really am nervous for the Packers because I feel like this might be the last year in Green Bay for Rodgers.
unless he wins a Super Bowl.
And then what?
Then they keep him. How do you get rid of a Super Bowl quarterback?
Because
Get rid of
they
that
drafted another guy in the first round.
I mean, you drafted who you believe is going to be the next Super Bowl quarterback.
Yeah, I think this is the last year for discount double check. Q, go ahead.
Packers.
Wow. Okay.
There's only like 3 or 4 quarterbacks I would never bet against. Aaron Rodgers is one of them.
I agree with that. Ty?
Packers.
EB?
See, I'm kind of with Billy. I never would bet against Rodgers, but Breeze always finds the big moments too. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to go with the Saints.
Yeah, no Michael Thomas.
Yeah, but I'm still going to go Breeze. We'll go Saints.
They got Emmanuel Sanders. He hasn't really stepped up yet, but he could have a breakout game, right? Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Quinn.
I mean,
We forgot you're the be-all and end-all on football.
Old ass Emmanuel Sanders.
McNuggies, go ahead, please.
I would very rarely bet against Aaron Rodgers, and that pains me to say as a Steelers fan. The one time I would bet against him is in NFC Championship games.
Ooh.
And as much as I hate to do this, even though it's in New Orleans, I got to go with the Packers, as much as I hate him.
Give me the discount double check. Yeah. A-Rod's having a big season. He's going to be the MVP. He's going to get traded in the offseason.
Wait. If Russell Wilson keeps up his pace, he is easily the MVP.
Cam Newton.
Russell Wilson.
Comeback player of the year.
Yeah, I say Cam Newton might get comeback player of the year more than MVP.
Yeah,
You know
Cam
what?
Newton.
He's got comeback player of the year.
No, I think A-Rod's going to be the MVP. I think he's got.
I got Russell Wilson, man.
That's fine, but you love. I would be willing to guess that you have posters of Russell Wilson on your walls still.
I don't. Just because I
From
think
Sports
Russell
Illustrated
Wilson's
for
a top
kids.
3 quarterback means I'm in love with Russell Wilson. I mean, he's thrown 9 touchdowns this year in 2 games.
That's awesome.
Top 5 in the league in passing yards.
That's really good.
Let Russ cook.
Let him cook. Let him go.
He's gonna win MVP.
Chiefs Ravens Monday night 8:15 on ESPN. 2-0 Chiefs, 2-0 Ravens. Somebody has to lose.
They can always
guess
tie.
They could tie, but that would be about that. So I would hate to see these teams tie. It's in Baltimore, and Baltimore is favored by 3.5. Over under 54.5. Mahomes 5 touchdowns on the year, and of course you got that guy Tyreek Hill. But I gotta think that Baltimore's gonna have something to say about this. Is it me or is it Muntz?
You.
It's me. Okay, I'm gonna take the Chiefs because I will never bet for the Ravens.
I'm on that board. This may be a not pick to win, but I think that it's a pick to win and a pick because I'm a Steelers fan. Give me the Chiefs all day long.
You're a Steelers fan?
Yes, I'm a Steelers fan.
Damn it, I should have known.
I know, right?
EB.
I'm going to go with the best team in the AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens, only because this is a bigger game to them, and Kansas City, sort of like the Patriots last year, they know they can lose or drop a game here and there because once they see them in the playoffs, that's where they'll get them. So give me the Ravens.
Look at Anthony chiming in saying that this is a sad matchup because it's in week 3. Should be in week 14. I mean, that you can't schedule that. Like, that's not how it works, unfortunately, Anthony. We all know that you. I'm guessing who you're picking. Just on laurels.
I mean, I'm on board with Anthony this week.
What, the
with
Chiefs?
With his pick, yeah.
But that's only because you literally just said because you're a Steeler fan, you won't bet the Ravens.
Yeah.
You know what, Anthony? Because of that comment, I'm going with the Ravens this week.
Whammy. Britt Taylor saying the Chiefs will be eating some Kentucky Fried Raven after the game. Another Steelers fan checking in. Mac.
Kind of on the same idea as EB here. Baltimore wins games in the regular season. Chiefs will win the big one. Going Ravens in this one.
Q.
Yeah, I'm going with Baltimore as well.
Do you guys just want to hug it out in that box, or what do you want to do? Like, should we just count you as one pick? Like Step Brothers. Dale and Brennan.
I already have a stepbrother.
That's me. Muncie, finish us off here.
Even though somewhere there's a bird chirping right now.
I think it's – I can't tell if it's in my headphones or outside.
It's somewhere on that panel, and it makes you want to think it could be a raven out there. But no, I'm going to pick the Chiefs.
I think it's mine.
Yeah, it's not us.
It's not us.
All right, because it sounds like it's right out there.
Now somebody's coming to avenge the death of Omaha the Cricket.
See, dude, I'm not messing with it. Did you see the spider I sent you guys? The word is out. Omaha died, but there will be revenge on the Yoakley name.
There's still one there, though.
There's like 100 here. Like, I know, and they all hide out in the crack, like right underneath. It's just burn it down. Burn it down. Like, if it was a spider, this place would be gone already. Because I don't do spiders and snakes. And there's another thing out there right now. This was gonna be my beef, but I'll precursor this.
You can start the beef off. It's time,
dude. There's like it's a caterpillar. My wife calls it a 1,000-legger. Those things are around here too, and they are scary as hell. They're like aliens, like little aliens that just they're gone. That is my beef. Brought to you by G. Burbick Farms. Visit them on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Their farm, your freezer. Make it happen. McNuggies, your beef.
No beef today. It's a pretty good day.
Weak sauce. EB.
I don't need sauce.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Can I take this gambler thing down? Or are we done talking about spreads, McNuggies?
Yeah, so are we back on the beef? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, we're on the beef.
Well, I'm going to go with everyone who just vetoed my trade. So now I'm going to have to veto going to the game tomorrow. So Quinn, you're solo, and you can find me drinking a beer at the local bar as I sulk over my veto trade.
I veto your veto.
He doesn't have power. He's just a janitor here.
Ty.
Not really much beef today either. No, I really don't have anything today.
No, you should have told me that. I would have kept the frame up. Come on,
I don't
guys.
know why you went big screen on me. You're always ready for me to drop a hammer. I didn't have any hammers to drop today.
Let's go with Quinn first on this one.
My beef's with people that make trades when they go down 0-2 in fantasy just because they don't think they can win. Garbage. Garbage.
Mac?
My beef is with Midas. You're terrible. I hate you. Nobody should ever go to them. And for how you tried to charge me $400 for 2 brakes for my back brakes in my car, ridiculous. Don't go there. Midas stinks.
The next beef brought to you by Midas. Muncie.
Yeah, hit the brakes on that beef. My beef is with that. The assumption is that I hate wrestling, as you alluded to at the beginning of the show. I don't hate wrestling. I grew up watching wrestling. I grew up watching the older wrestling, as in like Hulk Hogan, The Ultimate Warrior, Superfly Snuka, those guys. One of the guys who actually just died yesterday was one of the guys I liked a lot too, and Laurinaitis in The Animal from the Road Warriors. So yeah, I liked wrestling. It was when it got too like just garbagey and like we're gonna be all flashy and the lights and the New World Order and all that other garbage.
You watch your mouth when you talk about the NWO.
TNT and all their garbage wrestling. That's when it kind of got ridiculous, and I'm like, okay, it's over now.
Did you hate the NWO because we were too sweet?
No, had nothing to do with it. WWF,
NWO?
WWF was the good wrestling. NWO and all that stuff that happened over on that other wrestling crap was just ridiculous. So,
well, it had Hulk Hogan as part of it. So,
well, when he was washed up, he went over there after he was done.
He was too sweet.
I'm just telling you all that WWF stuff, and I mean, listen, as a wrestling fan, the NWO came first, and then all of a sudden, the WWF spiced it up with D-Generation X with their version of the NWO. Just saying, if WCW was crap, that means that the WWF was crap. They just did things more, and they showed more boobs. That's all they did. That was it.
The WWF was there first, though, and then WCW came in afterwards.
No, WCW has always been around.
It was NWA, and it was, I mean, a bunch of other stuff. The same as the WWF was a ton of different things before.
WWF.
That's true.
That's true. WWE.
Just because you have these fond memories of the WWF with, George the Animal Steele when you were a little boy.
Yeah. Eating the turnbuckle.
Yep. I mean, there's nothing wrong with John Cena. There's nothing wrong with The Rock. There's nothing wrong with these guys. Roman Reigns now is the big guy.
Okay.
I guess I should say I wasn't a big fan of WCW. How about that? The WCW
Wait a
was
time out. Whoa. McNuggies, what do you got to say?
I don't know. I don't like Roman Reigns.
Why?
I don't know. He's never been a likable guy, and they try to put him over so hard every single time.
Who do you like?
I just know I don't like Roman Reigns. I'll tell you that. I like watching NXT wrestling. Honestly, they do a lot better job, in my opinion.
Okay, I can respect that. There's a cult revolution out there.
That's why Roman Reigns is a heel now. That's why they're getting him over that way.
I like heel Reigns. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I also like his new shirt. I might just grab me one of them, although it might take 7 weeks to get here. I love Billy Mack. Billy, is that the shirt you've been complaining about?
Yep.
Give it a shout. Give it a shout.
NWO for life.
All right, that's going to put a wrap on our show here on a Thursday. You know what tomorrow is? It's Pick'em Friday, and some of us down in that box have a tendency to stir the pot a little bit on Pick'em Friday, so make sure you tune in and to see our picks.
Some of us won the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, some of us had our entire family reunions rescheduled because you picked against them. So I'm
not biased.
Did you pick a winner last week?
Yeah, I lost 4 times.
Okay. Some of us are a little handcuffed. Let's just be honest. Handcuffed.
Well, listen, this is the new world order. We're going in a different direction.
Yeah, well, at least I'll have family after the season.
You only deal with family on Thanksgiving.
That's going to do it. Make sure you tune in 3 to 4 tomorrow right here on the YSN Power Hour. Listen, if you're looking to go out and have a good time tonight, you can catch us at Birdfish. We're going to be eating some burgers, drinking a couple adult beverages, and we're willing and more than happy to talk to our fans. We love talking to you, love talking sports. That's what we're all about. So catch us at Birdfish here in about 30 minutes, 4:30 to, God knows when. We'll end up going home tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you at Birdfish, or we'll see you tomorrow.